Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins was at the fair with his mother at the time of the shooting. He joins us now here on Daybreak. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well. Glad to have you. So many fairgoers were there last night, including yourself. I'm sure they were scared. Can you tell us what happened?
Sure. Well, from my personal experience, we were told that the fair had shut down. We saw some people running, and so we began to make our way to the exits. On the way to the exits, I was alerted that there was a shooter, and so we got to the exit. And when we got there, there was a young lady, probably a preteen, who was having what appeared to be a grand mal seizure. Um, and so we stopped and got with her family. I ran back into the fair, got the police. We called um, the fire department and got some medics out to her. Things were pretty hectic, so I ended up taking that family to their car and being in that
Oh my
traffic for
gosh.
a couple of hours. Um, and tweeted in the midst of that the threat was over and people, would eventually get home safely. Um, it was a scary time, I think, for all of the people there as they, rushed, and then probably a frustrating time as they were stuck into traffic.
Judge.
But again, that's the threat was quickly over. The police did a great job.
I know they did. Judge Jenkins, I'm so glad that you and your mom are doing all right. I feel like you know Dallas inside and out. Has something like this ever happened at the fair before? And a lot of people wondering, how was someone able to get a gun inside of the fairgrounds?
To my knowledge, this has not happened before, but we have turned away gang members at the gates, numerous times. Unfortunately, the rule of the fair is that if you have a license to carry, as long as you can conceal your weapon, you can bring a weapon in. And I think that's something we've really got to look at as a state. The state has some pretty dumb gun laws. When you've got people that close together, alcohol flowing, it's probably not a good idea to allow them to bring in a gun. It's very similar atmosphere to if they were at a concert or a football game where we don't allow people to bring in their guns. And when we allow people to bring in their guns, even if these people turn out to not be licensed carry holders, um, it just gets really hard to
Hmm.
separate out and stop guns from coming in. We've got metal detectors, but we got huge loopholes. So that's a challenge. And that's why we've said you're going to have your parent with you if you're under a certain age at nighttime at the fair.
Hmm.
Um, we're doing what we can, but the state laws are hamstringing us.
Judge Jenkins, before we go here, the fair, they tweeted on X that they're going to reopen at 2 o'clock this afternoon. What do you think is the reason for the delay or maybe reopening at all today?
I haven't talked to Mitch or the people that run the fair on their thought process there. This appears to have been a situation, at least the information that I got last night, a situation between people that knew each other, not a vigilante or terror situation. And so I'm sure if the fair opens back up today, it will do so with added security and added precautions, and people will be safe to go enjoy the state fair.
Judge Jenkins, thank you so much for joining us here on Daybreak and sharing your personal experience as well.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Glad to have you.